Hello everyone, welcome to HW News. Today we are going to talk about the Rafale deal. Yes, the same Rafale deal that became a matter of controversy ahead of the 2019 Lok Sabha elections. But before that, if you are watching this video on YouTube, please make sure you subscribe to our channel, you like this video and you comment below the video. And if you are watching this video on Facebook, then please like our page and share this video to as many people as possible. Let's begin today's video. The third batch of Rafale fighter jets arrived in India last week. The majestic fighter jets took off from France's border and landed at Jamnagar base. If you think with the delivery of Rafale jets the controversy over the Rafale deal is over, then you might be wrong. The Congress failed to take off in the 2019 Lok Sabha elections, banking on the Rafale deal controversy. The issue is getting hardly any attention now, but a news report in French media has made us revisit the issue yet again. The investigation says that Dassault Aviation, which makes Rafale jets, has paid 1 million euros to a middleman who is now arrested in India and under investigation for another VVIP chopper case scam. Before we get to the investigation by French news organization Mediapart, let us revisit what was the deal between India and France all about briefly. In September 2016, India and France signed 7.87 billion euros intergovernmental agreement, that is IGA, for 36 Rafale multi-role fighter jets in fly-away condition. India chose Dassault over its traditional partner Russia's MiG. The deal has a 50% offset clause to be executed by Dassault Aviation and its partners in partnership with Indian companies. The basic cost of the aircraft is about 680 crore rupees. This deal is India's biggest ever procurement. Besides the missile system, the Rafale jet will come with various India-specific modifications, including Israeli helmet-mounted displays, radar warning receivers, low-band jammers, 10-hour flight data recording, infrared search and tracking system, among others. So far, India has received 3 batches of the Rafale jets. Now let's talk about the Mediapart investigation. French news website Mediapart released an investigative report titled Sale of French Rafale jet fighters to India, How a State Scandal Was Buried, in which it revealed that Rafale makers Dassault Aviation is under investigation by France's anti-corruption agency AFA. The anti-corruption agency found that Dassault made payments to a company which is owned by a middleman who is now under investigation in India. The allegation is that the manufacturer of the Rafale aircraft, Dassault Aviation, had paid about 1 million euros to a company named Defsys Solutions for 50 models of the aircraft. These aircrafts were to be given as gifts. Now in France, the category of gifts is treated as a serious matter, especially when it is related to the defense companies. This resulted in the company having to explain the cost to the AFA. The report by Mediapart says that during a scheduled audit of the group, the agency's inspectors found that Dassault had agreed to pay 1 million euros to a middleman just after the 2016 signing of the Rafale fighter jet deal with India. That middleman is now accused of money laundering in India in another defense deal. The company said the money was used to pay for the manufacture of 50 large replica models of the Rafale jets, even though the inspectors were given no proof that these models were made. The report also says that even after the apparent knowledge of the involvement of a middleman, the AFA decided not to refer the matter to the prosecutors. According to the report, Dassault had provided AFA with a pro forma invoice dated March 30, 2017. This invoice was supplied by an Indian company called Defsys Solution. The report further added that the invoice was related to 50% of the total order, which is, as I said, 1 million euros for the manufacture of 50 models of the Rafale C. Now the price per unit was 20,000 euros. However, the report said Dassault was unable to provide the AFA with a single document showing that these models even existed and were delivered, and not even a photograph when the AFA inspectors subsequently found that these details in mid-October 2018 and asked the company for an explanation. The inspector thus suspected that this was a bogus purchase designed to hide financial transaction. Now, how did AFA find about the invoice in the first place? Just like we have the Controller and Auditor General of India, which audits government firms, France has AFA, which was set up in 2017. This anti-corruption agency is empowered to audit not only the government but also the private firms to check for any possible corruption and whether the large companies in France are implementing its anti-corruption procedures. AFA auditors combing through the SOL's 2017 accounts found an item of expenditure costing €500,000 entered under the heading of gifts to clients. Now, Mediapart report said that the subsequent confidential report of the AFA audit noted that the amount seemed disproportionate in relation to all the other entries under the same heading. The report further said that the sum is indeed huge for a gift. Though French law does not set out precise limits, legal precedents suggest that giving a watch or an expensive meal costing several €100 can be enough to constitute corruption in France. Now let's talk about what exactly is DEFC's solution. Now the company's About page says that it is a system integration company that provides advanced solution for a variety of defense and aerospace applications, integrated electronic systems, electro-optical payloads, thermal imagers, flight and firing simulators, weapon replicas, electromechanical systems, onboard electronic subsystem, automated test equipments, RF and microwave sub-assemblies, radar and seeker simulations, RF test and measurement system. This is what all that the company provides. Now, according to the report, DEFC's solution is one of the Dassault's subcontractors in India for the Rafale deal. However, the company with 170 employees is not specialist in making models and instead assembles flight simulators and optical and electronic systems for the aeronautical industry. Now let's talk about what is this connection to VVIP chopper scam. If that was not enough to build suspicion of corruption in the deal, the AFA also found out that the company belonged to Gupta family, one of whom is being investigated in the Augusta Westland VVIP chopper deal. Sushen Mohan Gupta was arrested by the Enforcement Directorate in March 2019 for kickbacks in the Augusta Westland deal and was later released on bail. Gupta is also alleged to have worked for Dassault and obtained confidential documents from the Defence Ministry in India. Now, meanwhile, the Congress has once again upped its attack on the Modi government. The Congress General Secretary Randeep Singh Surjewala took a press conference today and said that the purchase of 36 Rafale jet fighter from Dassault Aviation is a saga of loss to public exchequer, squandering of national interest, propagating the culture of crony capitalism and shrouded in secrecy by negating the mandatory aspects of procurement described in the defense procurement procedure. Citing Mediapart investigation, he also asked, how can middleman be allowed in government-to-government contract? He also reiterated Congress's demand for an independent inquiry into the Rafale deal and said that the revelations vindicated Congress's stand. Let us hear what he said.
Friends, the devastating and sensational revelations in the last evening report of the French news agency /portal Mediapart.fr, founded upon the investigation conducted by the French anti-corruption agency AFA, has now revealed existence of middlemen, payment of commission, and the red flags raised by the French anti-corruption agency. In India's biggest defense deal, the 36 aircraft off-the-shelf purchase of Rafale aircrafts at a cost of 60,000 crore rupees. The allegations of causing loss to public exchequer, bribery, and payment of commission in India's biggest defense deal once again stare at the face of Modi government. Let the Prime Minister answer. Number one, was the payment of euro 1.1 million shown by Dassault as gifts to clients in reality a commission paid to middlemen for the Rafale deal? Number two, how can middlemen and payment of commission be permitted in a government-to-government defense contract or in any defense procurement in India in violation of the mandatory defense procurement procedure. Question number 3. Has it not vitiated the entire Rafale deal, entailing imposition of heavy financial penalties on Dassault, banning of the company, registration of an FIR, and other penal consequences, as envisaged in the defense procurement procedure and India's stated policy of no middleman, no commission in defense deals? Number 4, does it not now require a full and independent investigation into India's biggest defense deal to find out as to how much bribery or commission or both have been paid in reality, if any, and paid to whom in the Indian government? And last question, will the Prime Minister now answer to the nation?
Well, with the latest revelations, the controversy over Rafale deal is facing the Modi government once again. Will Modi government at least listen this time and order an independent inquiry into the matter is what we have to see. Meanwhile, there are lots of questions over this entire Rafale deal, and the opposition seems to be picking this topic ahead of the assembly elections. Well, do let us know what you think in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in. Also, a very small request to all of our viewers, we have launched a membership drive on our YouTube channel HW News English. If you like the journalism that we do, if you want to support us, then please click on the join button. You will get to know about the levels of membership that we offer. The perks and benefits under each level of membership will be explained to you in the video that is following this video. And with that, please do become a member of HW News English. Do click on the join button and pay us, support us. Thank you so much. Hello everyone. HW News English is 2 years old now. When we started this venture, we promised ourselves one thing, that news should remain free, because right to know is the right of every Indian. But to keep news free for everyone, we need support from some of you. And thus we have rolled out membership on our YouTube channel HW News English. But mind you, the membership is completely voluntary. The programs that we were doing earlier, that we are doing now, will continue to remain free. First level is a basic level. Here you can be our supporter by paying rupees 199 per month. This membership gives you certain perks and benefits. The perks include unique badges in front of your name, a live show from Mr. Sujit Nair and from Mr. Akhilesh Bhargava per month for our members. You can also vote in some exclusive members-only polls. Now the second level is Super Supporter. Here you can be our Super Supporter by paying rupees 3,999 per month. This membership will include every perk that comes with basic level. Additionally, our super supporters can be a part of a WhatsApp group where we can have discussions and suggestions on various topics. The second perk includes a gift pack with our merchandise. And the third perk is a Google Meet with Mr. Sujit Nair, where you can join the meet and ask your questions to Mr. Nair face to face. Lastly, if you like, we would give a shout out to our super supporters in our programs. So, hope to see you soon with our badges.